short topic because there has been a change in the minimum requirement salary for the blue cards. So I will take you through that, the the concrete numbers, so you know how much you need to be making if you want to qualify for the blue card. But for those of you who don't know what is a blue card, I will first explain that, and then I will get to the exact numbers and the change. So a blue card in the Czech Republic is a type of residence permit based on employment. So if you find employment in the Czech Republic and it meets some requirements, you can get a residence card for up to 3 years based on that employment. But to qualify for the blue card, because there is also an employee card, which is an employment type of residence permit. But if you want to qualify for the blue card, you need to meet 2 main conditions. First, that your education is high education as defined by the law, which means, generally speaking, at least bachelor's degree. And then your salary must be above some limit. And the limit is 1.5 of the Czech national average salary. And this national average salary is always introduced or like announced by the Czech Ministry of Labor and Social Affairs. And it's usually valid from the 1st of May until the end of April next year. So for this period of time from May 2020, what is today? What year is now? 2024. So from 1st of May 2024, is it 24? Yeah. Yeah. So until April 2025, this average salary has been increased, and accordingly also the requirement for the blue card has increased. So to give you the exact numbers, the average salary in the Czech Republic is set for this period of time from May until April next year as 43,341 crowns a month. That's a gross salary. Or 520,092 crowns per year. And if you want to qualify for the blue card, you need to meet at least 1.5 of this, which means in monthly salary, at least 65,012 crowns. So let's say 66,000 crowns just to be safe. Or your yearly salary must be at least 780,138 crowns, 780,138 crowns a year. Now, what does it exactly mean for you as a holder of a blue card or as an applicant for a blue card? I'll start with the applicant. So if you haven't had a blue card yet and you want to apply for it now, be it through a Czech embassy somewhere outside of the Czech Republic or be it in the Czech Republic, because you can also switch to a blue card from different types of residence permit. If you have an employee card, you can apply for a blue card if you meet these requirements. If you have a student residence permit, you can switch to the blue card if you meet the requirements. So you can switch also inside of the Czech Republic, but you can also apply through an embassy. And either way, the salary in your employment contract, which you will be presenting either to the embassy or to the Ministry of the Interior, must be at least this amount. So at least 65,012 crowns monthly, or 780,138 crowns yearly. Because in some contracts, I've seen it, in most contracts you have the monthly salary, the gross monthly salary. In some employment contracts, I've seen like the yearly salary stated. So that's why they mentioned these 2 numbers, but I would say 98% of employment contracts are done with the monthly salary. So that's if you haven't applied yet. But for those of you who already have the blue card, this also means that your salary must be increased accordingly, and it must be increased already from the 1st of May this year. So if your salary, because the change is pretty significant, I would say it's around 5,000 crowns. Before May 1st this year, it was around 60,000 crowns, the minimum requirement. So if your salary was, let's say, 62,000 crowns, it must increase latest from the 1st of May this year for you to still qualify for the employee card and to be able to keep it. If you have the blue card, sorry, if you have the blue card and your salary is below this limit, below the 65,012 crowns, you will be able to keep it now because the ministry will not find out. But once you go and extend, and you want to extend your blue card, if your salary was below the limit, that would be a problem. So make sure that if you're under the blue card and your salary is below 65,000 crowns, make sure that your employer increases that effectively latest from the 1st of May this year. So you can still keep the blue card. And that's it. And let me maybe try one thing. If I move a bit from, I'm not sure if you are able to see that. Maybe, no. Anyway, somewhere here, if you were able to see it, there is a Prague Castle because this window is facing to the Prague Castle. So I just wanted to show you and brag a bit. But from the official live stream, this is it. So hopefully this was helpful. And if it was, please like, share, comment. You know the drill. And I will see you again Thursday, Monday, until the end of the world. See you guys. Good night.